Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to your October 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. So, let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this month. Well, it starts with an energy that is asking you to balance, to create a balance between your emotional life and your professional life. It's like Sagis are at a tug of war between inside of them. Either their emotions are affecting the work life, or their work is affecting their emotional life. So, my dear Sagis, you know what? You can't take sides here. You have to be fair to both, because you're married to your work and you're married to your relations also. Okay, you're bonded to people also. So here, what is happening, my dear Sagittarius, is that you will have to strike a balance, because if you go too much on your work side, then your loved ones are going to shout for attention, and one day you will come back and you will find nobody in the house. Okay, and if you are too much with your loved ones, and then your work is going to scream for, hey, responsibilities here on the table, you have to work, and you haven't done much. So they say, okay, we don't need you, we'll replace you. And then what are you going to feed your loved ones with? Okay, so here comes a balance that you will have to strike, my dear Sagittarius, in the second week. And know that something out of love is never a sacrifice. If you have to sacrifice something for your loved ones, it's never a sacrifice. It's a gesture of love, and love doesn't count. Okay, it just knows how to give, and it's unconditional. Okay, I mean, in today's world, unfortunately, everything is conditional. If you are like this with me, I'm like that with you. If you say good about me, I will say good about you. If you hurt me, I hurt you. It's like it's very negative kind of a way of living, I feel. So don't fall into those traps of tit for tat. This is what they say. Instead, rise a bit higher. All right, my dear Sagittarius. And even for Sagittarius students, you will have to make certain kind of sacrifices. Like there's a lot of work to do, there's a lot of studies to be finished before a D date, and then you are too attracted to go and watch this film and spend some more time on YouTube, and know that all the time that you spend, every hour you have spent in the morning, you're going to try to find it during the day, and that's going to be lost. Okay, so achieve first what you have to achieve, and then you go for other recreational stuff. Okay, first things first, my dear Sagittarius students. Okay, so you'll be called upon to sacrifice a bit of your entertainment time and focus more on your studies. Okay, and do that. All right, my dear Sagittarius, especially if you're going to have your tests and exams coming up. Then, so if you are interested in changing your life, in having a dream life, so I have made a manifestation class. This is a 7-day class, and I invite you all on this manifestation class. As a child, I was always manifesting, and I didn't even know that this was called manifestation. I used to just get what I wanted just through those techniques that I will be sharing in this manifestation masterclass with you all. And also the spiritual side of manifestation that I feel nobody speaks about, and that is extremely important to know, my dear ones. So the link is given below, and I invite you to this manifestation masterclass that can change your life. Then we go to the second week. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I see that if you had a fallout with someone in the second week, then if you've had a fallout in the past, then in the second week you are trying to discuss with them and to find solutions to even out, to iron all the differences between both of you. And I also see that, or not just both of you, when it comes to a love relationship, but when it comes to your interpersonal relationship, it can be with your friends, it can be with your colleagues. Okay, so there also it will be a very good time to iron out differences. And I also see, my dear Sagittarius, in the second week of October is that you are, whatever is related to the heart and emotions is going to evolve towards something favorable. Most probably there will be give and take of promises also between you and your significant other. Okay, this is what I see. And I also see in the second week is that wisdom is also visiting you. You are wise. I'm not saying that it has to, but at times, how does wisdom visit us is when we are uh, in a situation which seems to be very complex to be solved. And then, our wisdom that comes through different experiences and even past life experiences will come handy, and then you will be able to sort out certain problems in your life, and that is happening in the second week also. So use your wisdom to tackle some kind of complex situations, whether they are at your workplace, whether they are in your sentimental life, whether it is regarding your family. All right, my dear Sagittarius, do that. And I also see money wise things are going fine for you. That's not a problem, but I see a lot of emotions are overwhelming is what I see in this month. They're going to be a bit, even if you say no, I don't feel something about this particular situation, or I don't feel hurt about certain things, but when you say like that, are you really telling yourself the truth? You have to be honest with yourself, because you can't deal with things just by pushing them under the blanket, pushing them under the carpet. Yeah, you have to first accept that yes, I feel like this and I feel it because of that, but is it really the truth? Try to find the truth of the situation that you are in, whether it is at your workplace, whether it is with your family, whether it is in your relations, whether it is with your colleagues, whether it is with your friends, my dear Saggy friends. For your Saggy students, you will see that. Okay, and only when you know, because you cannot assume or you cannot say that this is the truth of a particular situation. No, you have to dig into things and from the people in question to find out the truth, and only when you find the truth can you find this problem where it really lies, and then how can you work at it to find a solution about that instead of just suffering alone. All right, my dear Saggies, ask for help. All right, and then we go for the third week. Now the third week, if you have been bothered about money matters, that I also saw that there is some things regarding money matters also that is also playing up over here, like because we saw the first week's energy. So in the third week, if that was a problem, something regarding money is like, oh, I'm not really comfortable monetarily, or oh, I spend so much, or the budget is not that is really not in my budget, I wanted to buy this, I wanted to join this class. So in the third week, my dear Saggies, I see that things will sort out for you. And I also see that there will be opportunities to make more money. There will be some kind of a check that arrives. There can be something that you had given to someone long time ago and you forgot about it, and now they are repaying you with that money. So whatever botherations regarding money matters is going to get sorted out for you, my dear Sagittarius, in the third week. Even for Sagittarius students, if you wanted to join a certain class, then a relative of yours can also help you, because you're feeling that pinch of money, and so now it's going to get sorted out, and money is going to be pretty much on your mind in the third week. And then we go to the last week, and this is such a beautiful energy. Last week of October is about the marriage of minds. Some of you might almost get married. Some of you might meet your soulmate in the last week of October. Some of you might meet someone who is very significant to you. Some of you might you and your loved ones or your family members can go for a holiday, will be attending some event, some festivity. Some of you will be traveling with your loved one. Some of you might get a proposal of a committed relationship at this point of time, or you might decide to get married, and that's quite a big decision. Yeah, not for some. And for some of you, it will be the marriage of ideas. You might start something in partnership with someone. You might get a new business partner. You might get someone new to team up with, or you might team up with somebody to make something out of something, is what I see, my dear Sagittarius, in the last week for you all. And I also see that money matters also. There will be the sharing of resources also that is going to take place for some of the Sagittarius in the last week. You might also be invited for a wedding that you will be attending in the last week of October for some of the Sagittarius, is what I see. And health is going to be good, seems to be quite nice, everything is going quite well. And I would almost tell you, Sagittarius, in this month, if I have to give you a suggestion, is that just take care of emotions, don't get into extremes, okay? Stay balanced, please, okay? So thank you for listening, my dear Sagittarius. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next month. Yeah, we are getting near to your birthday month. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.